Hello, I'm Teresa Quadras, and I'm here to talk you through two distress management techniques. The first one is called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, or tapping. And the second one is Logosynthesis. And these two approaches work well together, but you can do either one of them individually. The goal is to lower your experience of distress. So we always start with looking at your distress on a scale from 0 to 10. So I'm going to ask you to spend 5 seconds paying attention to whatever's causing your distress and then rate it 0 to 10. So why don't you do that right now? And get your number on the scale, and then we'll start with the tapping. So I'm going to use the word distress and some other related words. You can put any word you want in that place. So try to be specific. Your distress might be caused by physical pain, a somatic sensation, a situation, a thought, or an emotion. So be as specific as you can be and just follow along with me. Do what I do, repeat after me, but substitute the words that make sense for you. So first we're going to be tapping on different meridian points. And most of them you can just follow along. I want to show you a couple specifically. We start with the very top of the head, and then above the eyebrow, side of the eye, below the eye, upper lip, chin. And then this one is collarbone. And here is one on your rib cage. It's just kind of in the middle of your rib cage. And this one is the gamut point between your ring finger and your pinky knuckles. So we always start with a setup statement using the karate chop point. And some people in the setup statement say, I completely love and accept myself. The way I learned it, the way I was trained, and what I feel most useful is just saying, I'm okay. But you can use whatever positive statement you want in the setup statement. So you have your number, 0 to 10. It's called SUDS, Subjective Unit of Distress Scale. So you have your SUDS number, so remember that, and we'll see where this takes us. So let's just start. Even though I'm in distress, I'm okay. So to repeat after me, and we do that 3 times. Even though I'm in distress, I'm okay. Even though I'm in distress, I'm okay. I'm in distress right now. I'm feeling a lot of distress. I'm feeling distressed. I'm stressed out. I feel anxious. I feel overwhelmed. Sometimes it feels like too much. It's too much to handle. It's kind of depressing. I'm in a lot of distress. I feel distressed. I feel distressed. I feel distressed. I'm in a lot of distress. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Sometimes it feels like too much. I'm in distress. I feel really anxious. I'm in a lot of distress. It causes me a lot of anxiety. I feel stressed out. It's overwhelming. It's depressing. It's too much to handle. I feel distressed. I feel distressed. I feel distressed. You can tap on your heart or hold your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it settle. Now check in with your distress. Focus on it for 5 seconds. And rate your level of distress again from 0 to 10. See if it's changed. If you would like to do that again, just go back and start over. If you feel ready to move on to the next thing, let's try logosynthesis. These are just statements, sentences that I'm going to read to you, and you can just repeat. And after each one, I'm going to give you a little time to let things settle and see what comes up for you. And just sit with that. No judgment, just notice what comes up. So again, I'm going to focus on distress. You can focus on anything more specific that's appropriate for you. So just repeat after me. I retrieve all of my energy, bound up in my distress, and take it back to the right place in myself. Just let that settle. See if anything comes up for you. Just notice. The next sentence is, I remove all non-me energy related to my distress from all of my cells, from all of my body, and from my personal space, and send it back to where it truly belongs. So give that a minute to settle. Notice what comes up. I retrieve all of my energy, bound up in all of my reactions to my distress, and take it back to the right place in myself. Let that settle. Notice what comes up. Now focus on your distress again for 5 seconds. And rate your level of distress from 0 to 10. Notice what that level is now compared to when you started. When that level is low enough for you to feel really comfortable, maybe even down to 0, but maybe a 2 or a 3 is tolerable, then there's one last sentence that I want you to repeat. If you need to go back and tap again, or say the sentences again, you can do that. And when you're ready, when you're feeling calm and relaxed, I want you to repeat this sentence. I tune all of my systems to this new awareness. And let that settle. Notice what comes up. I hope that these techniques are helpful for you, and this video is available for you to practice them whenever you need to. Thank you for watching. Take care.